his Sekaiichi Hatsukoi Propose-Hen Ritsu Onodera, a literary editor, resigns from his father's publishing company due to his co-workers' jealousy toward his success, claiming that he is simply riding his father's coattails. He applies for a position at Marikawa Publishing in order to move away from his father's shadow, but instead of his preferred department of literature, he is placed in the infamous shoujo manga department, Emerald. He initially considers resigning, especially because he finds his new boss, Masamune Takano, intolerable and unnerving from the very beginning. However, Takano inadvertently convinces Onodera to stick with the job by calling him useless, his pride forcing him to stay in order to prove his worth. Later, Onodera learns that Takano's old family name was Saga and that he was an older schoolmate from high school that Onodera fell in love with and confessed to. It turns out Takano still has feelings for Onodera, and he tells him he will make him fall in love with him again. The series shows how Takano slowly achieves this goal and the obstacles the two face. There are also two other couples in this show. Their stories are shown in later episodes. The characters follow Onodera's fellow editors, Hattori and his longtime friend and manga artist he's in charge of, Yoshino, as well as Kisa and the attractive bookstore employee he has his eye on, Dramatical Murder. This anime is set in the near future of Japan on the fictional island of Midorajima. At some point in the game's recent history, the island was privatized by the powerful Toei concern and turned into a resort called Platinum Jail, with the island's original residents forced to live in the old residence district. Aoba Saragaki lives on the island and works at a store named Junk Shop Hyben, hoping to live a simple life. However, he is drawn into the popular cyber game Rime with its virtual world as well as the hand-to-hand combat Probstia's game. Along the way, Aoba meets a diverse cast of characters who turn out to be more than what they seem and, depending on his choices, can either help or destroy them. As he tries to overcome and understand all around him, including his own mysterious powers, the Titan's bride, high school basketball player Kimichi Mizuki is suddenly whisked away to another world while masturbating. There, he arrives in a kingdom of giants and is asked by the kingdom's first prince to be his bride and bear his child. A flashback reveals how a prophecy decreed that Caius could never wed someone from his own world, which prompted his decision to summon Kimichi. Kimichi agrees to stay with Caius for a period of 1 month. In exchange, Caius agrees to not do anything to Kimichi against his will and to return Kimichi to his homeworld after the month has concluded. Caius explains to Kimichi how Titan society is open about sex and sexuality, and they engage in frottage in a public garden. Ka No Hanbun Ka, Keiku Niita, a popular TV host, is known for his professional behavior, but his behavior is the opposite in private. One day, Ushio Suzuki, a stop-motion animator, discovers his off-camera personality when they run into each other at the grocery store, where a bicycle accident causes Ushio to injure his wrist. Kei is forced to help Ushio while he recovers, and in an attempt to prevent him from discovering his secret, he gives his name as Aoari. Ushio, however, comes to love him for who he truly is, and Kei struggles with his own feelings, as well as hiding the truth from him. His Umibe No Etranger Shun Hashimoto is a gay novelist living in Okinawa who meets Mio Chibana, an orphaned high school student living with his relatives after his mother's death. However, Mio's reaction towards Shun reaching out to him reminds him of the estrangement from his parents after they discovered his sexual orientation. As Shun and Mio grow closer, Mio confesses that he is moving to the city, but promises to keep in contact once they're. 3 years later, Mio suddenly moves back and confesses he is in love with Shun, but Shun is overcome with guilt from depriving him of a normal life. Meanwhile, Shun's childhood friend and ex-fiancée, Sakurako, arrives at the island to persuade him to return to Hokkaido due to his father's poor health. Shun is adamant on staying with Mio, but Mio urges him to return to reconcile with his family. Realizing Mio is genuinely in love with him and sensing the truth in his words, Shun decides to return to Hokkaido and asks Mio to accompany him.